everyone, Kung Fu back here once again. Just wanted to remind you all that there are still a couple of things to look forward to and to potentially submit for this upcoming SGDQ. We have some offsite volunteer applications that are open until May 19th, so you have a little bit of time left if you would like to help offsite. We also have prize submissions if you would like to add a prize to SGDQ. The prize submissions are open until June 9th. We also have a registration and refund deadline for this SGDQ. So if there is any kind of spot to register and you would still like to do that or get a refund back for that, you can register or get a refund up through May 27th. So don't forget, offsite volunteer applications, May 19th. Oh, opens May 19th. Price submissions are open until June 9th, and registration and refund for this SGDQ, May 27th. Don't forget, you can also check out our Twitter for hotfix moderator applications, which is opening, I believe, today. Up next, we are going to have Layer of Fear, run by LadyKestrel. This is an any percent run, and we've got the lovely Maisie who is going to help commentate with that. So have a great run, you guys, and good luck.
All right.
All right. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
My name is LadyKestrel. And this year I have Matchstick Maisie.
Hi.
Hi. And we're going to be playing this game. This game is by the Blooper team and Asfer, and it's called Layers of Fear. It is a horror game, as you can probably start to tell. And so how we usually start these runs is we clear the safe spot. That allows us to have, a completely clean slate, makes things go smoother in the game. And so the time is going to start after I skip this cutscene, but when you start to see the little white crosshair in the middle of the screen. So I just skip the cutscene.
And in case you missed it, there is a seizure warning that comes with this game. So if you're sensitive to light flashing, or if you are sensitive to any kind of thematic elements, this might not be the run for you.
Yeah. So welcome to Layers of Fear. In this whole game, we're going through a mansion that belongs to a painter and a pianist, famous pianist. And they are married. They do have a child together, but they're a little while into their relationship, the wife has an accident. And she becomes disfigured, and she has another accident and eventually passes away. And the father and daughter become estranged from each other. So that's basically the backstory of this game. And here
The
we
game
have...
is illustrating the painter's descent into madness.
Okay, so we have 854, judging from those paintings there.
So there will always be those three paintings in some random order, and they always correspond with the numbers 854, but it's going to be in a random order anytime.
And when these gray cutscenes happen, I can move forward faster through them by selecting the shift button. Selecting the shift button. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. A lot of the times we're going to be entering and exiting rooms immediately because we're skipping things in these rooms that waste time.
A lot of this game has step triggers where if you approach a certain point, you hit it, you can turn right back around because you've done what you need to do to change the scenery behind you. So you'll see Kestrel do a quick 180 once she gets halfway through her rooms.
Mm-hmm. And in some of these rooms, I have to move things in order to get things faster. And with this, what I'm doing here is a visual trigger. To make the room auto-scroll faster is the best way to put it. There we go. And we come over here. And our character is going to start talking here. More story stuff.
canvas. Not
Um,
just any canvas. I had to find a knife.
And yeah,
Not
so
one
we're
of
just gonna
those
kind of
bread
talk
ones.
over him because
It
he's
needed to
just
be as sharp as a
he's
razor.
a guy.
So
I mean, well, I
used
mean,
a razor, in fact.
He's losing the farm a
Then
little bit.
there you go. That's
carefully
what I meant.
flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hands steady.
And so a lot of times we'll just be waiting at a door for the next part to start. And coming back to the easel is kind of how the chapters work in this game, where you're bringing back whatever you had to go and get.
Hmm. And here, when I do this with the door, clicking on it like that helps the door to open faster. And a lot of times. Another thing with the doors is sometimes the doors will open, have the doorknob on the left, and that actually inhibits my movement a little bit. So here's our wife. We'll see her later.
She likes working in dark hallways by herself.
All right, here's the hallway. In the community, this game is oftentimes called Hallway Simulator. And I'm actually kind of a fan of that name. Here we go, lovely. And sometimes with these doors, we can actually open them before we actually get close enough to actually touch them. Like the touch radius is pretty wide. And yeah,
So it's hallway simulators with very much movement tech, because if it's a door that opens on the right like that one is, you want to make sure you're not directly in front of it, or you will be going nowhere. Oh no, okay. So we didn't get explosion skip. I'm sad.
Yeah, explosion skip. Usually what happens is when you go through that doorway and you look straight down at the ground, you can skip that explosion. But we didn't get it there, which is unfortunate. But you know, that's okay. And it doesn't waste too much time. So this is another hallway in his house. We have paintings that he's painted on the wall. They're interesting. We have that guy. We can do this. Or not. Or not. Just casually not. Hello? Thank you. That doesn't happen. See, I told you we'd have it. That doesn't happen before a moment.
I know. You did say that. You got me.
All right, so here, we're gonna go over here, so this door will open, and then it's gonna fling itself open. Yep, like that. Yep. And this room, we just really have to wait until everything kind of, you know, goes on here.
Auto scroller room. Lighting the candles doesn't seem to speed anything up.
No.
Turning around in circles doesn't seem to speed anything up. We're kind of
Nope.
just stuck here waiting.
Yep. But we can look at stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Scratched out pictures. Always great.
So at the moment, we're seeing this room through the wife's point of view. We're still playing as the husband, but this is figuratively the wife's point of view. As the husband comes to her room at night and bangs on the door, trying to talk to her while she's trying to sleep.
In his highly drunken stupor. It's another piece of lore you kind of miss out with the speedrun is he gets into very heavy drinking. You'll see bottles, empty bottles, appearing all over the place the further into the run that we get.
Mm-hmm. Now this is a really awesome room here. We take this record here,
Yes.
put it here, crank this guy. The door closes behind us, and the room starts to melt. And the megaphone here is set to backwards. So if we stand here and collect the piece that we need, if it'll come out, there we go. And you turn around, put that back to forwards. And the room will start
knew how it was done.
coming back to
I
the
stuck
way
the
it's supposed to
tube in
be.
a vein and sucked on it until blood
Yeah.
filled my mouth.
And it just kind of
Then put
goes.
the tube in the jar, and it just kept coming. A taste of copper haunted me the entire night. Why didn't I think of a syringe?
So we can open this door here. There we go.
Made a easel.
Mhm.
Flamingos.
With the flamingos on it. And we can tell that it's almost time to open the door because that thing will open. The cabinet up there. Here's a piano. The lovely piano. Yay.
Angry piano.
Alright. So we have this place. Go to the door. And I thought we had to open the door every time, but it turns out we don't. Saves a little bit of time. Like maybe a second. But I like it, so I do it anyway.
Yeah.
And then we go this way because the door in front of us would have just led us to a piece of the lore and the story, and we're just focusing on fast right now.
Yes. All the fast, no lore.
All right, so you'll start to notice as we go through this game that the farther we go, the more distorted the house becomes, because the house represents the painter's subconscious, I guess you could call it, as he descends into his madness, I guess you could call it. And this here we're going to see the wife. Come on. There we go. But she's kind of mad at us right now, so we didn't look at her too
It was
much.
a quick visit.
Oh yeah, quick visit. So here's another awesome mechanic about this room. I turn around like this because that slam shoots us forward in whichever direction we're looking at. So if we turn around there, we can turn the light on faster and stop the cutscene happening down here with the wife and her being mad at us and all that.
If you were facing that direction, you'd be punted towards her, and she's not very happy with you. She wants to shake you.
Yeah.
So we don't want to be shaken right now.
No, we don't. that loses time at the very
Yes.
least. All right. So here we go. Going through this door here. Hi, Ghosty. And here's Jeffrey.
Our champion, Jeffrey.
Our champion, Jeffrey. We will see more of him later.
Yes.
He is our friendly rat. Here's Pallid Skip. Oh, no, we got the worst one.
No.
Yeah, that's the worst one. I'll explain Pallid Skip in a second. It's a bit
The
of a
hallway coming up here, is a little bit of a
trippy sequence, so
Yeah.
please look away if you're not a fan.
If fun houses make you ill, this is not the scene for you.
But yeah, now that that's over, I can explain Pallid Skip. Pallid Skip has this palette here, but it's up there in the other room. And when you get it, the hitbox for the palette has a very small hitbox, and it doesn't waste a lot of time. But if you get it, it's cool.
Yeah, if you're able to move it before you get up to it, you're able to just slide right through that spot. Otherwise, you have to wait.
As far as I know, only the world record holder and the former world record holder have done that skip successfully. And here, I'm just kind of walking around to all the blinking lights here, because they, I think they make the room go faster. I don't really have proof of that, but it feels faster to just kind of try and not just stand there. Just a thing that I do.
And we're just waiting for anti-gravity to turn off, and there'll be a box that appears that we pick up that has what we need in it.
Remove
Like
the
that.
flesh from the
Yep.
bone. At first, I was lost.
And
as to
again,
how.
holding down shifts through
Then
these
I
black and white
sawed it off with a
cutscenes
handsaw,
helps us to go
boiled it,
faster.
Then put the bone in a mortar. I had to get one, obviously. This was not something I'd done before. Finally, I mixed the dust with some white paint. It made for a lovely undercoat.
Oh, there's light. Light.
He likes painting. All right, so we're going to come over here, touch this guy. And we're not going to show you the painting until the final product is achieved, I think. The final product is nice. There's our wife again. She's probably
Happy
fine.
Mother's Day. Bye.
And this part is one of my favorite parts coming up here. We get to meet the kid. There we go.
And she likes us about as much as the wife does.
Yeah. Kid is not friendly. She's mad at you, but she won't try to, like shake you like we stated before. Like the wife does. But she can still waste us time.
Yes.
I do like all the writing on the walls from the kid, though.
Yeah, she
It's a
decides
nice
to
touch.
turn the house into her coloring book,
Oh yeah.
which Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, every time, takes
Okay,
it right.
there's a child.
If you are afraid of dolls, this is also not the game for you.
Yeah.
Behind Kestrel right now, there's just a bunch of creepy baby dolls, and then creepy baby doll parts are going to start raining down here, just like that. Yeah, it's unpleasant. It's unpleasant.
It's unpleasant. And we're just gonna kind of come and click around here until we can come over here and see the painting. There we go.
Painting. Creepy painting.
Yes. And he falls, and we're gonna go over here. And again, more trippy stuff.
Yes.
Babies start dancing.
Yes.
They appear and they start dancing. Oh no. All right, so we're gonna go over here. Come stare at the wall. All right.
And then it goes back to normal-ish.
Would you like to meet our kid? Here
Dun,
she is.
dun, 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 dun.
Boom.
Every time. Every
Oh,
time.
Yeah. And here she is again. As you can see, she is not happy. So we're going to try to avoid that by looking over here. Nope. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to try our best to turn our mouse this way. Here we go. Lovely.
Yeah, we're just trying to turn around and kind of scooch past her. Sometimes she lets us, sometimes she doesn't.
Yeah. And so with this sequence here, I try to open the door if I can. Oh, we didn't get it. Ah.
And you didn't
with my
open
hand,
it
and I
either
can't.
before that either. I forgot
Yeah, I
about that.
didn't. I forgot about that. Oh, well.
Yeah, sometimes because you faint there, you faint a lot in this game. You can kind of pull the door open while it's just all that color block.
Mhm.
We didn't get it in that time.
And here we have the child's room. It's another long cutscene, like much of the things in this game. So it starts out just like any other child's room. You know, it's pretty nice. There's a little mobile up there. Yeah.
It's pretty, and there's elephants, and there's giraffes. And
Nice little
everything
Jack-in-the-Box.
seems normal, and then there's a Jack-in-the-Box who is not normal.
And then the toys start moving by themselves.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna go and look up at the mobile up there. Oh, we can't. It's right there.
And then the window is laughing,
Yeah, the window is laughing at us.
and there's a baby mosh pit of one.
Baby mosh pit of one.
Yeah.
Down at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. See, there's the baby mosh pit of one.
So we are going to now look at the carousel. Because it's a very nice carousel, isn't it?
So pretty.
Yes.
And you can kind of see the drawings on the back of the wall. They start off as a happy family, and then mom's in a wheelchair and everybody's sad, and then the last one looks like daddy exploded. So
Yeah, so staring at the carousel is a lot better.
good craftsmanship.
Oh yes.
Good piece.
There's 3 horses.
So right now there's just stall parts floating around again. But real quick, wanted to mention that the current world record holder, as of I think 13 days ago, was Yanza with a 3201.
Yes.
This was a special brush, like a horsehair brush, but different. At
Yeah,
that
and
point,
I actually got
hesitated.
into this game because a friend
Will this
gifted it to
really
me.
work?
And then
Fuck it.
I
was
looked
already
at the
halfway through, and
speed run for
besides,
it,
it's not like I can
was
just
by the
put it
current
all
world
back
record
and
holder
forget the whole
at the
thing.
time, Dazu. More interesting things here.
Giant baby eyeball.
And that's how I got introduced to the speedrun. And I was just, because I was floored by this game when I first played it casually. And I was like, I want to speedrun this. So here we are. Well, sort of. There we go. So with this sequence, you can just kind of walk along this wall and keep turning around at certain points to make the whole thing go faster. Because normally you have to walk all the way around it. Now, you don't have to. Okay, lovely. And now we're gonna go here. No, here, yes. It's going here. Gives us close proximity to the door we have to go through next. Alright. Here's our wife again. We're just gonna not do that, and we're gonna talk to Jeffrey.
Jeffrey!
All right. Jeffrey will lead us to victory.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's gonna help us out here. But we first have to open the door for him.
Yes.
So here's the door, and there we go. Look at him; he's so cute.
Go, Jeffrey, go.
He waits for us. He's a good boy. All right, now here we're going to look at a maze here. It looks like we got Cat.
Oh, all right. Well, Cat's second best.
Yeah, Cat's second best. So Cat is 3, 4, 1.
Yeah.
There we go. Rat is the fastest, which is 6, 8, 7. Yeah,
And dog is the slowest at 2.
259.
And it's
But then-
RNG which one you get.
Yes, it's RNG which one you get, but it is not RNG which numbers they are. The numbers
Correct.
are always the same.
Yes. And as you can see, the house is just falling into more and more disrepair.
Mm-hmm. Representing, the painter's mind. So coming up is a part in this game that actually does kind of still scare me. But here we're gonna look at this line in the floor here, and skip an entire minute and a half cutscene. So that's really nice.
Yay!
Books.
Books.
Wheelchair.
Scary wheelchair. There it goes. But yeah, we skipped a whole minute and a half just by walking along that little line on the floor and then walking right back out the door. We didn't have
There
to
it
wait
is.
for the room to change. And here's the scary room.
Here's the scary room. Oh my gosh.
It's okay. We'll make it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Oh my gosh. Whew. All right. So this room isn't that scary, after all. We just have to walk over here to about this table and open the door. Come on. Go. Ah. There we go. Good. And this is actually the last elevator sequence we have.
So sad.
So sad.
Such a well-made elevator.
It really is. Like, look at that design.
The house
Look
is
at this-
falling apart, but the elevator still stands.
Yeah. That's great. All right. So, through here we have another room that we can just kind of walk into and walk right out of again. All right. Here is another study.
But
The man with
man, baby, it's the man baby.
It's a very interesting painting. Apparently it's one of the painter's later works. People didn't really like them, as you can see.
Part of the lore you pick up if you do some of the side areas that we don't hit here, you find out that he blames his wife for burning all his original pictures that were successful. And then all of the pictures he makes now, nobody wants because they're a little too out there.
Right. So up here, we're going to start getting into more people that are afraid of heights territory.
Yes.
So if you are not a fan of heights, we will tell you when you should be wary and cautious. Ooh, there we go.
And right now we're putting in pieces of our phone number. It's always the same.
Here we go. Last phone.
This solves nothing. It never has. It never will.
Yay! The light turned on this
3.
time.
It did. 5. 4. Now, if you are afraid of heights, you know what to do. Go ahead and look away.
Yes. Oop. Out of bounds. Woohoo!
Yay.
Does absolutely nothing, but you can do it. As far as we know. As far as we know.
As far as we know. And then we can just kind of turn around and click on this phone guy here.
Man, baby's back.
You deserve this. All of it. All of it. All of it.
Right.
He has a
The
very
phone
important
fell-
document.
Yeah.
And for some reason, there's a finger inside of a melting phone.
I needed
Yeah, that's
something to
interesting.
add the-
Yep.
How should I
More story
final
stuff, I
touches?
guess.
A finger.
You know,
I
Yeah,
needed
we're-
a finger.
as we said,
Chopped
we're
it
not that
off,
interested in
easier
the
than
story.
sawing a leg.
Just, you know,
Washed it,
speed fast.
dried it in an oven, fell asleep, almost burned it. Will I manage to pull this off?
Come on. There we go. Lovely.
All right.
So here is the last time, well, one of the last times we get to see the easel. Here's the room with the apples. Just
All
don't
the
ask.
apples.
It's
Apples everywhere.
weird. And here's the rat room. I guess if you're not a fan of rats, I would also be cautious about this room.
True.
There we go, lovely. The pictures are moving. Just gonna zoom in on the door here.
Yep.
Ah, there we go. And once I turn around here, the room is going to be a little wobbly. There we go. And this cloud of flies here tells me I can turn around.
Yeah, we don't want to go any further. Our wife wants to shake us again,
Yeah.
and we don't feel like doing that right now.
No, we don't. There we go. Lovely. And as you can see, the walls are starting to look like an oil painting exploded everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
All right, so we're going to just keep going through this room. Yeah, and a lot of, like, all of these rooms, you can explore casually, but to do it in the speedrun, it would just waste time. It's a very, very good game, though. I would recommend it.
I guess if you're going for like an all collectibles, best ending kind of thing, that would be
There's
you would
3
do
different
it.
endings.
Mm-hmm. And in that room that Kestrel just walked through, there was a Ouija board on the table. When the game was first released at Halloween, you could go in there and there was this whole Easter egg about different things you could put in on the Ouija board, and it made that room do crazy fun things, all kinds of
yes.
different things. So it's a lot of fun. Great casual thing to explore. And now we're going to go swim in our tub.
Yes. Again, another trippy sequence here. If you're not a fan, please look away.
Mom's popping and locking it over there, doing her thing. Go, Mom. Go, Mom.
Go, Mom. All right.
And the only thing Kestrel's pushing down right now is the mouse button.
Mhm.
If she lets go of it at any time before the sequence ends, she'd have to restart and watch the whole thing all over again.
Exactly.
So even though she's not interacting with anything, she's not, touching anything, she still has to hold the button down.
It's a working cutscene.
Yeah. Working on your carpal tunnel.
Me too. And so yeah, I feel like these cutscenes are him just reliving different memories.
Oh, more creepy dolls. Sorry. Forgot about that.
Yeah, more creepy dolls. All right.
And we're going to faint again.
Yep, we're fainting again.
Yep. So, in case you haven't understood by now, this whole game is a PSA for anemia. Big joke. Not a horror game. There's no psychological deeper meaning. It's just a PSA on it. Yeah.
All right. So we have this guy here.
Finally, someone had to bear witness.
That was an eyeball.
Couldn't just look at
Yeah.
the work.
We are a strange boy.
Needed an audience.
Strange boy.
A critical eye.
So here you don't get to see your reflection in any of the mirrors, but at one point you can walk past a couple of the windows, I believe, earlier in the game, and you can see your reflection.
Like a butcher.
So it's kind of an interesting
But at least there was to come something beautiful.
thing that the game does. We're just waiting for the memory to end so we can leave.
And again, another very trippy sequence here.
Yes.
If you are not a fan, you know what to do.
Yeah. Oh, and here comes the best part of the whole game, maybe.
If I
So
spin.
if she spins. So what can happen is you might see Kestrel looking down at the ground more often than she was before. And that is because if she steps on or runs over anything that's metal, possibly wooden, we haven't quite tested that part yet, it'll set her to spinning uncontrollably. Sometimes really fast, sometimes slow. We don't know what makes it happen. But the only way of stopping it is by bringing the checkers over here and progressing this little scenario. But it's really funny when it happens because you'll just see her start spinning in place for no reason. And that means she touched something.
Yep. And what I'm doing here is just making it go faster. Apparently doing this is making it go faster. I mean, I don't know, man.
The checker falls to the ground.
Huh. It fell in a different spot that time.
It did. And there's usually not a pipe by it. It's usually all by it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Go, lovely.
And somebody with a dirty paint butt sat down on that stool. Oh, very nice.
Where are we? Here we are.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Open the toilet if you can.
Oh, okay.
So, for some reason...
Oh,
Oh, it's already open.
Oh,
It's already open. Never mind. There's apples in there. We don't know why, but
It's
there are
very
apples in the
strange.
toilet.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
spinning. Here we go. Oh,
So
wait, no,
she
I'm not.
hit.
I'm fine.
Yeah, well, you were a little bit, so it
I
must have
was.
reset when the checkers went down. But you saw
Yeah.
her start to spin ever so slightly, and then the sequence progressed. So, yeah, that means she hit something that set her spinning.
Lovely. We're gonna come over here and bang this guy.
Whee!
All right.
More
All
dirty
right.
paint butt.
Can we please? Hello, my dude. Hello. Hello. Oh no.
Both of them?
What happened? Hello? Oh, there it is. Lol.
Okay.
All right, we're good. We're good
Oh,
here.
man baby back. Hello,
Man
man
baby is
baby.
back.
Man
But
baby's
again, if you are not a fan, you know what to do. Because I'm going to be zooming on these trippy sequences. And it's going to be very trippy. And the reason I come behind the checkerboard to look at the checkerboard and the heart painting is because, again, visual triggers. Apparently these make it go faster.
Mm-hmm.
Here, we can come over here, put the last piece of the puzzle onto the easel.
And our masterpiece is complete.
Well,
It's Mom. Hi, Mom.
Yes, that's it. It's beautiful.
Don't touch it. Still wet. You'll ruin everything.
Just like I always.
he touched it.
He did.
What is this? I don't understand.
And that's what wife looked like after the accident, and I think she looks perfectly fine.
Stop it. Please.
Perfectly fine.
Still perfectly fine. She just maybe needs a new outfit. Take the woman shopping. That's probably why she's mad, wants to shake you.
Yeah.
Almost had it.
There we go. Alright, and we are almost done here.
All right, picking up the baiting.
Yeah. And as you'll see in this room, he's tried to paint this painting multiple times. And it's all came out the same.
Always the same.
Or so he thinks.
Yeah.
I'm sure we have a bit of time here, under my estimate. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna just, when we gain control here, open this door, and it's fine. Look,
Everything's
all of these
fine.
paintings are totally fine. Look at that. Absolutely, totally fine. So here is the mansion after everything has happened. We have to again come over here, pick up the key, and go into the study.
It's just a.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
here
we're
she
spinning.
can
Oh, we're
possibly.
spinning. Oh, we're spinning. All right, we're spinning. Okay.
So
lovely.
the painting that's on the staircase can send you spinning.
Yes.
Has it-
And time is coming up as soon as I bring this down and the screen goes dark.
If You could stop
There we go.
spinning long enough to do it.
Lovely. And that's Layers
Time.
of Fear.
Yay.
Awesome. 3724. Perfect.
Nice.
All right. So I guess that's it for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. There is something that we could probably show off.
Which one do you want to do?
I want to try to get to the Ouija board.
Okay.
That was in touch, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So we'll go to touch. So we'll come here. We'll do all the strats again. And they're very cool strats.
Yes. I love pacing back and forth. Those are my everyday strats.
All right. And then we're going to... Hey! It closed on me! There we go. Lovely. And the clock kind of ticks behind us. Come on. There we go. Interesting. The door was oriented elsewhere. I was not expecting that. Here's our wife again. We get to go hang out with Jeffrey again.
Jeffrey!
How you doing, boy? All right, so we come in here, unlock the door. And again, the numbers that we're going to get are probably also, they're RNG, so it's probably not going to be the same one.
It was cat.
No, it's cat again.
It's cat again.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right, so 3, 4, 1. And we stare at the fire, because the fire is faster, for whatever reason. Staring at the fire is fast.
And the
And the Ouija board should be coming back up here shortly. Yes, the Ouija board should be coming back up here shortly.
Yep.
Skip this room again. And we have the books. The books.
books.
And we have the wheelchair.
Wheelchair.
All right. Oh no, we have to do this part again. That's right. We do have to do this part again. No.
You'll make it, I promise. It's okay.
No. No. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. We got it. It's fine. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh.
Did you need to pull it one more time? Okay.
We're fine. Everything's fine.
We're almost there.
Yeah, we're almost there. All right. Oof. There we go. Sometimes the elevator does that. All right, back through here. Oh. Hello. I guess it wasn't in touch. Well then. Could have sworn it was in touch, but that's fine. Should we... I'll just continue playing right now.
Talk to me. Why won't you talk to me?
And I don't believe we said so before, but that's our wife. That's her voice. There we go. Again with the heights thing. If you were not a fan,
You promised.
it's a good idea to not look coming up.
This solves nothing. It never has. It never will.
Yes. So coming up. Yeah, right now, we're afraid of heights. Look away, please. Here we go. And that is a very cool sequence. Honestly. There we go.
You deserve this. All of it. All of it. All of it.
Since we're kind of... There we go.
I needed something to add the, how should I put it, final touches. A finger.
I wonder if I should...
Needed a finger. Chopped it off, easier than sawing a leg. Washed
Cut it here.
dried it in an oven, fell asleep, almost burned it. Will I manage to pull this off?
Well, in that case, it must have been in this final sequence here.
Maybe. I'm trying to read up where it's at. Don't know. I thought it was in touch. I guess it's not.
Okay. So I guess, should we end it?
I don't know how much further it's going to be, so probably because we have to
Yeah,
wait for a few
I don't
different
know
things.
either. So, sounds good to us. So thank you for watching Layers of Fear.
Yeah, thank you.
We really appreciate it, and this was a fun run. We hope you enjoy the next run, and we hope you continue to watch the Frame Fatales showcase.
Yeah, good luck to all the other ladies. Have a good one.